simply because my grandchildren deserve gender-specific toys, not gender-neutral toys. Boys need boys' toys, and girls need girls' toys. And Asker Help wrote back, what kind of boys' toys do you enjoy playing with, Robert?
And whose team is this? Is this your team, or is this your daddy's team?
Thanks for listening to Dad Mode Podcast, common sense parenting in a politically correct world. Here's your host, Andy Carlson.
And welcome back to the Dad Mode Podcast, common sense parenting in a politically correct world. I'm your host, Andy Carlson, at Andy Carlson Show on the Twitter machine. I'm a father, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but you don't either. There, squirt. So let's try and learn something together today. The website is dadmodepod.com, Twitter at dadmodepod, or just use the hashtag dadmode, and we'll get all up in that. With me again today, sidekick, the minion, the underling, the assistant to the regional Dad Mode podcast host, Uncle Nick at Nickerson on Twitter. Hey.
Yo, how's it going?
Good. Now, we're starting to get popular. We're starting to get a decent number of downloads going.
Oh, that's great.
Baby, we got Stu going, like Carl Weathers style.
A lot of dads are probably interested in want to learn from us.
It's not quite near Purple for the Win numbers. It's not even close. But then again, it is football season, and we have a good team. Full disclosure, because Nick and I are both Minnesota Vikings fans. Are you a Vikings fan?
Whoa, born and raised in Minnesota, I wouldn't be anything else.
I know. Well, Roseville, pretty close to Wisconsin.
You know, I could argue that Rushford is a little bit closer to Wisconsin as well. How do I know you're not a spy for the Packers? Pretend to be all Vikings fan, and then just boom, you lay the Aaron Rodgers T-shirt on all of us.
It could be it too. Anyways, hopping to our topic du jour today, the whole politically correct world thing. It had an awesome clash as Target announced that they are going gender neutral on their toys, meaning there's not going to be a boys' toy section. There's not going to be a girls' toy section. There will still be Legos and Tonka trucks and Barbies and dolls and all that stuff, but won't be labeled by aisle. And all right, so first off, before I get into my whole rigmarole, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm totally open for people who are this general neutrality. I think it's a fine idea. I think if boys want to play with dolls and if girls want to play with action figures, I'm all for that. I guess in my mindset, I never really noticed the whole. I guess I never noticed the label of the boys and girls. I guess I grew up and it was just so neutral to me neutral. I don't know if that's the right word, but it never came across my mind until it got brought up here. So I was a little shocked to hear about it a little bit, but I'm easygoing. If that's how I wants to do. I was kind of shocked that there's a lot of backlash from this, both sides obviously, which I'm sure you'll.
Now this was a clash of like two things that really pissed me off and kind of annoy me. Well, I guess piss me off isn't the best word. More like annoy/entertain me to a degree, because that Target did this because the aisles were labeled boys and girls toys, and then some bored Stepfordy, suburban soccer mom was like, "This is not correct. I am starting out a very angry and strongly worded email and a letter just to make sure they get my point." So the whole puffing out of the chest and trying to do something good in the world, even though it's completely pointless, because I honestly, on this whole point, I didn't really care. In fact, I didn't really notice it. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, toy section. Okay, well, there's a boys aisle, there's a girls aisle, and it doesn't even matter that it's labeled or not. It's more playing the percentages, because yes, I agree with you. Boys can play with Barbies and girls can play with Tonka trucks, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you probably be like 90% of the kids that are getting bought Tonka trucks are boys. About 95% of the kids who are being bought Barbies are girls. Now, so you had that clash of the whole pointless, self-righteous, floating of the suburban soccer mom, mission, as it were. So that's annoying. What's even more annoying, and actually puts me on the side of the suburban soccer mom in this point, is the whole Facebook backlash against Target for doing this. Because first off, who cares? I mean, just like I explained, I mean, who really gives a but some of the I got up a nice little section of some of these complaints because some guy was really awesome and he created basically a fake Target representative Facebook account. And
yes, I saw that.
And was completely just like trolling people. And it was awesome because people are so stupid that they fell for it. And they're like, oh, well, I never. So just reading some of these choice ones. This is compiled by Gizmodo. This one's from, actually, I don't want to read these people's names. Well, I kind of do because then it would just point out how stupid they are and sort of the whole hashtag public shaming thing. But yeah, who cares? One person.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, just call him John Smith 1, Jane Smith 1 or 2, whatever.
Who cares? I'm going to say their names. Martha Stevens. I'm disgusted. She wrote this on Target's Facebook page. I'm disgusted to find that my favorite store gives in to the LBGT. Well, was it really the LBGT? Were they doing crusades and picketing? Who knows? Who knows, Martha? Obviously, you know. I will no longer shop there if you change colors or change the gender! Exclamation point.
Change the everything's they're changing all the colors of everything. Everything's going to be just gray now.
Yeah, red is offensive to me. Change it, damn it. Now, so this guy who set up the Ask for Help account, it just says Ask for Help and had the Target logo as a thing. No one bothered to check that as a verified checkmark thing. Some guy named Mike Melgard did it, and his response to Martha was, "We at Target are against ignorant shoppers. Thank you, Martha, for being one of the many to make themselves known!" Exclamation mark, smiley face.
That is great. I love it.
This one's from Deanna Unruh, who looks like a ginger. FYI, we'll be purchasing our bike equipment from Walmart because we think removing boys/girls distinctions is unnecessary. Makes a statement we do not agree with. I really wish... Well, have you noticed that the stupider people are on Facebook, especially the worse their grammar is? Because there should be about 3 commas in there. Otherwise, it just reads like a completely terrible run-on sentence. Deanna, you dumb. Anyways, the Ask for Help guy wrote, "Well, Deanna, we're sorry to hear that. Good luck with your new relationship with Walmart. But be careful. We hear they sell bikes without the seats on them." And then this Deanna lady wrote back, "Wow, nice customer service." What a moron! This is why I don't do Facebook that much anymore, because it literally is like this morass, cesspool of stupidity and self-righteousn't, and it's got I do like that it has everyone's name attached to it, so it's not anonymous. But I feel like people don't even care. I mean, this lady is getting national attention now for basically being a dunce and being an idiot. And don't act like you're not going back to Target after you visit Walmart a few times. I mean, come on.
I'm taking my... This could be Target's greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I always just love the faux outrage because your dollars are so important. You're $17.50 per week. Yes, taking it elsewhere. It's like you're Pretty Woman, and you're like Julie Roberts after she became Pretty Woman, and you're like, "Do you work on commission?" Big mistake, huge. Snap like that. Get the hell out of here. Next one is deeB Kelmer Schwartz, and I used to love shopping at Target! Exclamation point. Bye bye. Ask for Help wrote, "Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, deeB." And then she wrote back, "Wow, really?"
Is there any news that anything happened to this guy get in trouble for anything?
I don't know. If I was Target's higher ups, publicly you have to come out and be like, "This is not accurate representation." Target, blah, 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 for all the whole PC crowd. But you got to think in a board meeting in room in a private moment, they're like, "This guy's freaking awesome," and it's awesome. Yeah. All right. So this, this lady, Sheil Thompson, is a picture of a lady and a horse. It might be the horse. How ridiculous can you get? Seriously, more pussification of America. You can bet my hard-earned money won't be spent at Target, and spent at is spelled as one word.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ask for help. More pussification of America. Good Lord, Shelley. We at Target don't even know how to respond to this one. And she writes back, good, because there are genders, period, male and female. Well, Chell, what about she-male, huh? What about he-male, huh?
He-male? Is that
Yeah.
the term? Oh, okay.
That's when you're an Ultraman.
Oh, an ultim. Huh, okay.
Yep. Let's see here. One more, because these are, let me get a good one. Why don't you talk real quick and I'll find one.
You know, because I was doing research on this yesterday, and this isn't just about the toys; it's also about the bedding as well. So they're now they're now taking away the gender things. There's no longer an aisle that's like boys bedding and girls bedding. It's and yeah, I mean, it goes to the point. I mean, okay, so blue is male, like all boys have to have blue on, all girls have to wear pink. I mean, it's mind blowing, and like, I know the majority of the world, majority of us, that's what it is. But I mean, it's just to change everything for it, it's just insane. I mean, it's just I like to make a big fuss over it.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me. I have eyes, I can see colors. If there's a color I prefer for my son or daughter, it's fine. If my kid wants a pink, if my son wants a pink this, or if my daughter wants a blue this, I'm all up for that. It doesn't bother me that they changed, that they're getting rid of it. I don't know. There's just so many people. I can't believe like this would be a big deal if these products were made in like a third world nation in which they're covered in poison. Is that okay?
All right, so here's the best one. Some guy named Robert Hankins, looks like an old grandpa type. Let me read it in his voice. You guys should listen to the people who spend money in your stores, not the liberal PC complaint people that don't have 2 cents to rub together. I will not be shopping in your stores this season simply because my grandchildren deserve gender-specific toys, not gender-neutral toys. Boys need boys' toys, and girls need girls' toys. And Ask for Help wrote back, what kind of boys' toys do you enjoy playing with, Robert? I mean, I follow this whole thing of Target changing, not changing under who cares. It is a big who cares, who gives a hoot, and this should be blown over because now just think about how many person hours, whatever, man hours and just mental energy has been spent of people being pissed off or passionate or thinking of a rebuttal. I've seen rebuttals as like, well, did you know that up to 100 years ago, boys wore pink and girls wore blue? I mean, who gives a shit? Honestly, who cares? We would have colonies on a Titan and Pluto by now, but no, we're too obsessed with this whole rigmarole of, they take away some signage. There's not gender neutral anymore. I guarantee you, if Target didn't make an announcement, people wouldn't have noticed. Yeah, that's the thing.
No, I totally agree. I mean, and I think people think that there's gonna be brand new toys now, and like this,
everything's gonna be gray and beige.
like there's not gonna be Barbies anymore. There's not gonna be Tonka trucks. I think they think they're totally inventing new toys. They're changing signs.
Yep. No, Barbies are just going to be barbs now. It's going to be a female, except she identifies as a male, and she rides a Harley. That's the new toy.
No, it's. Yeah.
I would buy a barb.
I hope you buy Muxie a barb. I hope they do a poll. I want I want to track the records. How much money will Target really effing lose? And like, are people
Well,
really?
you think that people
gonna
should be more
boycott
pissed about the data breach. But people are more pissed off about this. It really does feel like that. Because the data breach, it feels like people, shrug. Whatever. Happens. Happens pretty much every store nowadays. These damn Chinese, blah, blah, blah. But now people are able to get their... You got to think, this is probably the most important part of people's week last week. I mean, some people who, they're at work and then they're constantly checking Facebook. Is like, ooh, did someone say some shit to me? Can I come back at him? Come at him, bro. And it's just so, it's such a time suck. It's such a time waste. Who cares? Because honestly, if you're taking your kid, all right, so say I got Muggsy. She's a little older and is into toys. Do I be like, do you see that section over there called the boys' toy section? That's like the dark area in The Lion King. We can't go over there. It's where the hyenas live. It's terrible. We rule every part of the kingdom that the sun touches, but not that dark area over there. No. I hope Muggsy plays with Legos because Legos are awesome.
Oh yeah. It's I can't believe this is actually a topic that we're doing. It's just it doesn't make it makes no sense how popular this is.
Well, it's a topic because, well, first off, for SEO purposes, because this will get clicks because it's a hot button issue. Because I'm sure they talked about it all over the Today Show and on The View and all that other crap. Because it's for me, it's not really we need to have a frank and honest discussion about gender roles and children's toys. It's more like, this is really stupid. I want to make fun of it, and here's an episode. Hashtag content.
Gotta fill the time somehow. So, do you think Walmart's gonna come in, or do you think other? I'm trying to think what another store. Do you think they'll come in as like, hey, come shop at Walmart. We have boys and girls stuff. Unlike Target, boom. And then,
no, if they don't change the signage and then like the same like group or cabal that went after Target be like, Walmart, how dare you not conform and continue to label boys and girls toys, even though I don't think they do. And to be honest, Target probably did label boys and girls toys, but I feel like now, do they have to be separate? Do they have to be mixed in now, or can there be a quote-unquote boys aisle and a quote-unquote girls aisle, or will people still raise a stink about that? That's what I want to know now.
Oh no, I'm curious in the next couple of weeks to see if anything. I mean, like, has this taken an effect yet? I haven't. I think I was at Target earlier this week, but I mean, as I said, it's something I don't. One, as obviously being the non-father of our show here, I don't go to toy section too much. Now I do go to toy sections because I love toys. I'm a kid at heart. But I mean, I don't read the signs when I look for toys. I look down every effing aisle.
Now, is the 50 Shades of Grey play set going to be in boys or girls, or is it just going to be just completely neutral now?
Yeah, to me, toys should be arranged by age anyway. You have preschool aged toys. You have like preteen, you have the older, you have like what's the 8 to 12, like you have the action, toys, you have preteen stuff, I mean, boys and girls. That's just I don't know.
And I mean, this is the day and age because of internet, social media being able to go viral. Is that I'm sorry, I'm still reading through some of these Facebook posts that people put on Target. Is that because you can get a bunch of likes, or like the Today Show or a website like Gizmodo, part of Gawker, can pick up on your Facebook complaint to the Target page? Is that you actually think that your opinion matters and you think that you can actually do good in the world? Because honestly, if you have a complaint and you're taking to Facebook and writing on Target's Facebook page, who gives a shit, because you're a nobody. I mean, seriously, straight up, that is what it is.
Yeah, I'm constantly on Facebook all the time. I love checking out
my friends. I'm sorry to interrupt. I feel like I'm interrupting you a lot, but that's what I do. Do you have you ever written on like a company corporation's Facebook wall as like a complaint?
Never as a complaint. I compliment. If anything, I compliment, and I've done it. I can guarantee you, I know I've done it for one company once, and that's it. Would you like to know what company I did it for?
All right, give me three guesses.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Chipotle.
No.
Keys. Wait, no, they probably don't have a Facebook page. Hyundai.
Keys does have a Facebook page, and now that I think I wrote on their page, but that was for like a trivia game. But no, not the one I was thinking of. And no, not Hyundai.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, a food place though, Dickey's. Dickey's barbecue.
Oh, the barbecue place. Awesome.
Yeah, that's where they because I got to meet the owner was at the Plymouth location, and like I got to get like a free book from him because I was one of the first 50 customers, and like they are really nice, and I got food, and like I was like, hey, and like I asked for a picture with the guy, and like the representatives were like, hey, post it on a Facebook wall and say something good. I'm like, hell's yeah. So about 6 months later, they closed the goddamn Dickey's in Plymouth because I think because of just poor business, because like they weren't getting a lot of customers, so I don't go to Dickey's anymore. So
speaking of Dickey's, sorry, I'm still reading these because they're so hilarious. This guy named Gary Plunk wrote, "I know this means little to Target. You're right, but I am tired of all this political correctness. But after this latest move with signage, I'm going to do my best not to shop at your stores." So he's not boycotting. He's just gonna try, even though, I need a loaf of bread, some LED light bulbs, a storage bin, and God, what else? Target sell. Oh, some gender neutral bedding. Where am I gonna go? I've already stopped shopping at Walmart. There are other stores to shop at. Like where? Where are you gonna go? Kmart? Ain't no Kmart.
Oh yeah, Kmart. I forgot about them. I was trying to think of those other type of stores. I mean,
Shopko, the store for you for a while before they close.
Shop. You said Shopko, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any in the Twin Cities. I thought you said Costco. If it's like, if I'm with like Costco's and like Sam's Club, you need to pay for a membership for those.
Yeah, except it's really worth it. Oh, when we move up to the cities, I think we're going to go in with like 17 families on the Costco membership because you can do that.
Oh, really? Cool.
Sweet.
I want to do that.
All right, so this Gary guy is like, I know this means little to Target, and I love that he's self-aware, except I still get right anyways. It's more of a just so you know. Just so you know, I'm going to try not to shop at your place. People are just morons.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so back to what I was going to say in the beginning before we got into the whole Dickey's thing.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm a big Facebook person, and I'm always watching friends, but I don't think I ever go to the company's websites or the company's Facebook pages and I don't care what people's complaints or compliments are. Really, I don't care. Like, I can't believe that people are like this is something that people will do. Oh, it's insane. Like,
well, it's because
the Facebook page. You should, most companies have an actual like complaint hotline, like a phone thing, or like you send them a direct email. You don't do you're sending it to their social media. Is there a Target Twitter? We should look this up.
Oh yeah, there's definitely Target Twitter.
Twitter.
Except it's some like low-level intern running the social media thing, and people don't write in the contact us or secure email thing because they don't get recognized. They don't get likes. They don't get their narcissism rubbed and stroked a little bit, and so they can't feel good walking around all day because they sent a strongly worded email into customer service. But if their status got 7 likes, hell yeah, I'm a good person. Look at me.
I just have to use the word America in the statement here. Good old America.
It's exactly what people do, and it's a little annoying, but it's okay. Because it really doesn't matter to me because gender neutral, boys, girls. I mean, who gives it? Separate but equal. That's what I say. Wait a minute.
No, wait. Yeah. Okay, so okay, let's talk about Muggsy. If she wants to play with an action figure, you're totally cool with her getting one?
Yep, don't care.
So I think she wants to paint her bedroom blue.
Yep, don't care.
And that's totally cool with me. I'm totally agree with it. That's fine. Yeah.
Because I'm sure there is like maybe 15% of parents, probably mostly dads, who would force conformity. Because, I mean, one of our nephews plays with, his favorite color is pink. And I think he's like 6.
Mhm.
And, I mean, it's a little weird, but then you also think it might be a phase, maybe grows out of it, or maybe his favorite color is really pink, and who really cares? But, there probably is a small segment. I feel like it'd be fathers and sons where it'd be like, no, how dare you? You do not play with Barbies. Those are girls' toys. Whereas, who cares? It's a kid.
I mean, I think we're slowly in that old generation where like obviously like back I want to say the 50s 60s 70s, where things had to be like that. Girls play with dolls and boys played with army action figures, and that's how it is. And and as we say, a continuing trend through a lot of our episodes have been like things are changing. We're everything's being accepted and stuff. So it's slowly coming to that way where I don't think it matters, but I think in a lot of people's minds it does still matter, and it sucks. I mean, it's unfortunate that a lot of us are still in that mindset, but I think we're getting into that right direction where I think people like maybe one more generation down the road where this wouldn't even be an issue or a topic at all by any means.
I file this completely under who gives a hoot. But it was a beautiful like clash of the self-righteous narcissists. I mean, it was just fantastic. Yeah. But if you're not going to shop at Target, there's a great place that you can buy all of your stuff. That's Amazon. Top left corner, dadmodepod.com. Click on our Amazon banner. It'll take you there through our link. Bookmark that and buy all of your stuff that you're probably not going to buy at Target anymore if you're one of those self-righteous narcissists. Just kidding. Love you guys. For the convenience of Amazon, same shopping experience, and we get a little taste, a little something to keep us going. Racking it up. It's coming along. Nick, what's the next thing that you're going to buy at Amazon?
I was thinking of buying some boys and girls bedding.
You mean children's bedding?
Children's bedding.
Yes.
That sounds weird. You should probably edit that out if you can.
Yes. The show is available on iTunes. Leave us a rate, a review, and a subscribe. Just show us some love. It's all good. Twitter is DadModPod. I am at Andy Carlson Show. Nick's at Nickerson. There you go. The website is dadmodepod.com. All right. Well, say goodnight, Nick.
Good night, Nick.
Be a man. Be a father. Go dad mode. See you next time. You do not matter.
Think the episode you just heard is worth $1? Well, send it our way. Visit dadmodepod.com/support to find out how. Be a man, be a father. Go dad mode. The music is created and produced by deeB. To hear more of his tracks, visit soundcloud.com/deeB.